jumping back there. Hey, that's another nice rainbow. Wow, red hot fish. Making some hot runs, man. Just don't give up. Another fish on that Arctic Fox Fly. Yeah, that's a chunky rainbow. Another awesome Elminor rainbow. Another studly fish. Very heavy, beautiful. Just chrome bright. Nice square tail. It's a beauty. Middle of the day, a little bit of chop on the water. That fish was 6 feet deep. And once again, smack that blue and white Arctic Fox Fly. That's gotten hit several times today. I've got 2 fish on it, and each fish I get seems to be a little bit bigger, so we'll keep on trolling that for sure. Howdy folks, Cal Kellogg here. That trout you saw me catch in the opening, I caught that on an Arctic Fox trolling fly just like that, combined with a Vance's tackle trout trolling rod, just like this one. In fact, it might have been this one. Anyhow, if you've been watching the channel, you've seen me catch dozens of impressive trout on my Vance's tackle rods and my Arctic Fox trolling flies. Now you might be thinking, man, I'd like to give those flies a try, or man, I'd like to give one of those rods a try. If that's the case, I've got a killer deal for you. I work closely with Dennis Pierce. He's the head guy up at Arctic Fox Flies, and he's agreed to supply me with a dozen sets of flies in colors that I picked out exclusively for Northern California lakes and reservoirs. The sets consist of an Arctic Fox compartment box loaded with wiggle discs. That's what gives the flies the action. And of course, there are 10 flies in each box tied on number 2 needle sharp Gamakatsu hooks. And let's talk a little bit about the colors that are included in each kit. I've got a couple reservoir style flies, bait fish colors, threadfin shad, pond smelt. This spring up at Lake Elminor, I absolutely killed them on this color here. This is one of my pond smelt colors. It's got a little bit of gray, a little bit of blue. It's mostly white. And of course, it's got the big prominent eye. That's an awesome pattern. I caught some really nice trout on that. Last fall, caught my biggest rainbow ever on this one right here. It's a threadfin shad pattern. I caught a 7-pound rainbow on that. I've got a couple Tui chub colored flies right here. I've got a black fly for early and late in the day or during overcast conditions. I've got a pure white fly. This one is deadly at Lake Oroville for kings or just about anywhere the fish are feeding on pond smelt. I've got a brown trout pattern fly right here. Did really well on this one at French Meadows last fall. I've got the tried and true Mickey fin. It's just a beautiful fly. It is yellow and red. It just sparks strikes. It's the Mickey fin colors. They've been catching fish for like 100 years, so it's an absolute winner. Of course, I've got orange. That's gonna do great things for you if you get up to Eagle Lake this fall. That is just a deadly color. And I've got a Chartreuse Fly. If you get out there and the water's stained, or you're fishing a lake that's got a lot of nutrients in the water, they are going to see that fly through that murky water. I guarantee it. So those are the 10 colors. They're all tied on number 2 Gamakatsu hooks, so they're very strong. They are absolutely needle sharp. This set of flies, if you just went to the Arctic Fox website and bought these flies along with the box and the wiggle discs, it's going to cost you $30. Now, I'm going to combine the flies with a Vance's tackle trolling rod. You won't get the reel, you're gonna have to get your own reel, but you will get the rod. I can't say enough good things about these rods. It's just about the only rod I've fished with for the last several years. They've got a great action, they've got a nice soft tip, they've got plenty of backbone. You've seen me catch some really large fish on these rods. They're just a wonderful rod, and they should be. Vance Staplin is a master troller, a longtime guide, a tackle designer, and he designed these rods himself. So you get out on the water, you know you've got the power you need to land big fish, but you've got enough, play in the tip to make small pan-sized fish a lot of fun. Now, if you go to Vance's website, these rods, whoa, I'm getting a phone call. These rods sell for $99 on the Vance's Tackle website. This set of 10 Arctic Fox flies, well, they sell for $30 on the Arctic Fox website. But if you buy this combo from me, the Vance's Tackle rod and my hand-picked 10 fly selection, complete with the compartment box and the wiggle discs, I'm going to send that your way for $100 even. You're going to save $30. You're going to have a nice new Vance's Tackle rod. You're going to have a set of deadly Arctic Fox trolling flies. You're going to be armed for this fall. You're going to get out there, you're going to catch some big trout, whether you go to Elminor, Davis, Folsom, Shasta, Eagle, wherever your travels take you, you're going to have some big fish flies, you're going to have a big fish rod, and you're going to have a big smile on your face because you're going to be catching some big old trout. Anyway, click the link attached to this video, and there are only a dozen sets available, so don't drag your feet, and we will get your set of Arctic Fox flies coming your way, and your Vance's Tackle rod be at your house in a few days, and you'll be ready to fish. Just put your reel on there and get out on the water. Anyway, hit that link. It'll take you to our online store. You'll be able to make the purchase there, and when this dozen sets are gone, they're gone, so don't hesitate. I'll see you out on the water. I'll be the one yelling, "Fish on!" You'll see him jumping behind my kayak with one of those flies in his lip. Anyway, this is Kel Kellogg. Thanks for supporting the channel. This is my way of saying thank you to you folks. I'm going to continue to offer super savings on great products like this when I get the opportunity. This is our first special so far. Hopefully there's going to be more to come. But anyway, thanks for all the support, and I'll catch you next time right here on YouTube, folks. This is Kel Kellogg. I'm signing off.